ಸಂಸಾರದಾವನಲನಿಧಲೋಕ ತ್ರಣಯ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ಗಣ ಗಣತ್ವಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಸ್ಯ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಗುಣರ್ನವಸ್ಯ ವಂದೇ ಗುರೋ ಶ್ರೀಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಂ महाप्रभु कीर्तन नृत्य गीत वादित्रमाद्यान् मनसोरसेना रोमाञ्चकाम्पश्रुतरङ्गबाजो वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् श्रीविग्रहाराधननित्यानाना शृङ्गारतनमन्दिरमर्जनादौ युक्तस्य भक्तं शनियुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसादौ स्वधनतृप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्गान् कृत्वैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपारा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपानाम्नाम् श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपारा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपानाम्नाम् प्रतीक्षाना स्वाधनलोलुपास्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् निकुञ्जयो नो रतिकेलिसिद्ध्याय यायालिभिर्युक्तेरपेक्षणीयम् तत्र त्रिदाक्षादतिवल्लभस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम् साक्षादरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रैरुक्तस्तथा भाव्यत एव शब्दैः किन्तु प्रभोर्या प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादान् न गति कुतोऽपि यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादान् न गति कुतोऽपि ध्यायान्तु वांसस्य यशस्श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् ध्यायान्तु वांसस्य यशस्श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद चैतन्य नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद चैतन्य नित्यानंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hariharaya Nama Krishnaya Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namaha Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohana. Ram Sri Madhusudana Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohan. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita. Nanda Sri Advaita Gita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita. Sri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunatha Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha. Tana Bhatta Raghunatha Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Jayo Radha Nila Madhav Shri Radhe. Shri Radhe. Jayo Radha Nila Madhav Shri Radhe. Radha Nila Madhav Shri Radhe. Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Baladeva Jayo Subhadra. Subhadra. Jayo Sita Ram Jayo Lakshman Hanuman. Sita Ram Jayo Lakshman Hanuman. Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha. Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Narasimha Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Jai Om Shinu Pada Paramahamsa Pradaka Acharya Shtota Shata Shishmad. His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON BBT Bhaktivedanta Institute founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Shinu Pada Paramahamsa Pradaka Acharya Shtota Shata Shishmad. His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Vaishnava Ki Jai. Nama Acharya Srila Haridasa Ki Jai. Premise Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Dadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Shishi Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrajabhumi Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Purushottama Chaita Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Shri Ayodhya Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Samavirta Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Harinama Sankirtana Ki Jai. Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari. All glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to the assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glory to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Daine. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Bahe Narsimho Hidaye Narsimho. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prabhade. Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadhirata Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadhirata Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev Jayo Narsimha Dev जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय नरसिम्हा महाराज की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की
वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशव सच विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशव सच विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशव सच विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय
नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाबो यही अभिलाषी राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाबो यही अभिलाषी ये तुम्हारा शरणलो तारा वांछा पूर्णा हो कृपा कोरी कोरो तारे वृंदावनवासी मोरा ये अभिलाष विलास कुंजे दियो वास नाया नाहेरी बो सादा युगल रूपरासी एयि निवेदनादारा सकीरानुगाथा करो सेवाधिकारा दिए करो निज दासी दीन कृष्ण दासे कोई ये न मोरा हो श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न बासी श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये न बासी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः यानि कानि च पाप्नानि ब्रह्माद्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पाप्नानि ब्रह्मात्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पाप्नानि ब्रह्माद्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल विंध्याय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रादिदेवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः विंध्याय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रादिदेवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रादिदेवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः जय श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय
My desire is also grant me residence in the precious groves of Shiva and Davanatam. Thus, within my vision, I shall always behold the beautiful paths of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of Karha Danso's Virgin. Please give me the privilege devotional service and make me your own maidservant. This very fallen lowly servant of Krishna prays. May I always swim in the love, Shri Radha and Govinda, Srimati Tulasi Maharani ki jai. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting holy name that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who are dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider named demigods like Lord Shiva or Brahma to be equal to independent name Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature pursuing the Vedic version. 5. To consider glorious chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities and the strength of chanting the holy name. 8. To consider chanting Hare Krishna one of the auspicious ritualist activities, offering the Veda the fruity activities, karma, ganda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about glorious holy name. 10. To not complete faith in the chanting holy names and to maintain material attachments in your understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve desired success, Krishna Prema. Now let us offer most humble obeisance unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just as I trees who can fulfill to everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Cheto Darpana Marjanam Pava Mahadavakni Nirvapanam Shriya Kairava Chantrika Vitaranam Vidyavatu Jivanam Anandam Pudivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamita Sadhanam Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakali Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranina Kalaha Eta Deshi Tavakripa Bhagavam Mamapi Durudevami Disham Yahajanina Nuragaha Trinata Pi Sunijena Tarora Pi Saishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtanya Sada Harihi na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadisha kamaye mama jammani jammanishvare bhavata bhaktir haituki tvai ayinanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam buddha kripaya tava pada pankaja sthita duri satesham vichintaya nayanam garadashuru daraya vadanam gadgada rudaya gira pulakaya nichitam vapu kada tava nama grahane bhavishyati yuga itam nimishena chakshusha pravisha itam shunya itam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me ashirishava padaratam pinnashtumam adarshanam marmhatam karotuva yatha tatha va vitatha lampato mat prana nathastu sa eva na paraha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Chaitanya Shastakam Ki Jai. Glory to Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes fire of conditional life for repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays and benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone grants all benediction to human beings. Thus you have hundreds of millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have vested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, our kindness enables us to easily approach you by holy names, but I'm so unfortunate I have no attraction for them. One should chant holy name of the Lord in humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more taller than the tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant holy name of the Lord constantly. O my Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotion service, birth after birth. O Sahamarnanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow I fall in the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me at one of the Adam's and lotus feet. O my Lord, while my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constant when I chant the holy name, while my voice choke up, one word hurts my body stand and the recitation of your name. O Govinda, feeling of separation, I'm considering the moment to be like a great millennium. Tears are flowing from eyes like torrents of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Shastakam Ki Jai. Shri Mangala Charana prayers Ki Jai. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshum Litam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manopishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadama Hyam Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragnatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachadesha Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripaptaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhavin Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktita Shri Gaura Karana Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dina Tarine Rupa Nuga Viruda Pasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipalamba Rasam Bodhe Padam Pujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumistwan Nirtishta Sajana Priyaha Vaishnava Savabhaumashi Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyev Cha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Svarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Hey Krishna Karna Sindho Dinapanto Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Sratoro Pangor Mamamanda Materkati Masarva Swapadam Bojo Radha Madana Mohano Divya Vindadana Kalpadurmadaha Shimadranakara Singhasanasto Shimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Pishtari Bi Sevamano Smarami Shiman Rasa Rasarambi Vamsi Vata Tatastita Karsham Vinu Snair Gopir Gopinatha Shiyestunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Panamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Dadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Mangalacharna Prayers Ki Jai Shri Brahma Samhita Ki Jai Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradya Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Parakara Satmasukha Praviksha Lakshariteshu Surabhi Rabi Palayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shatasam Brahmasevyamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venun Kavanantam Aravinda Dalaya Daksham Parharvatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Gantarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shopam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chantakalasa Manamale Vamshi Ranangadam Pranayakeli Kalavilasam Shamam Tripanga Lalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vritimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chimmaya Satu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achotam Anadi Mananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durabam Adurabam Atma Bhakta Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavasara Sampragamyu Vayurathapi Manaso Munipangavanan Sopyasti Yaprapada Simya Vichintatat Ve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Sara Chaitum Jagadanta Kotim Yachakti Rasti Jagadanta Chayaya Dantaha Antantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad Bhava Bhavitadiyo Manujastateva Samprapya Rupa Mahimasana Yana Pusha Suktaryam Eva Nikama Patitai Stuvanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chimmaya Rasa Patibhavitabi Stabhiya Evan Jarupa Daya Kalabihi Goloka Eva Nivasati Kilatma Bhutto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Churuta Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Hitayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundam Achintya Guna Swarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Rama Dimurtishu Kalanya Mena Tishtan Nanavataram Karo Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samapavat Parama Pumam Yo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin and is the prime cause of all causes.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor who is tending the cows, yielding all desire, in abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis.
I worship Govinda, the primary lord, who is adept in playing on his flute, with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head decked with peacock's feather, with a figure beauty tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, round whose neck is swinging a garland of flowers beautified with the moon locket, whose two hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always revels in pastimes of love, whose graceful threefold bending form of Shyamasundara is eternally manifest.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and is thus full of the most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full-fledged functions of all the organs, and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests in the infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas but obtainable by pure unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha. Yet he is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
I worship Govinda, the primeval lord, only the tip of the toe of whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayama by drilling the respiration, or by the jnanis who try to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane, extending over thousands of millions of years.
He is an undifferentiated entity, as there is no distinction between potency and the possessor thereof. In his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universes exist in him, and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Such is the primeval Lord whom I adore.
I adore the same Govinda, the primeval Lord, in whose praise men who are imbued with devotion sing the mantra suktas told by the Vedas by gaining their appropriate beauty, greatness, thrones, conveniences, and ornaments.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, residing in his own realm, Goloka, with Radha, resembling his own spiritual figure, the embodiment of the ecstatic potency possessed of the 64 artistic activities, in the company of her confidant Sakis, embodiments of the extensions of her bodily form, permeated and vitalized by his ever blissful spiritual rasa.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is Shyamasundara, Krishna himself, with inconceivable, innumerable attributes, whom the pure devotees see in their heart of hearts with the eye of devotion, tinged with the salves of love.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifested himself personally as Krishna and the different avatars in the world in the forms of Rama, Nrsimha, Vamana, etc., as his subjective portions. Bhagavad Gita, purport 7.1. शृण्वतां स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः हृदयन्ता हि सोहि अभद्राणि विधिनोति सुहृत्सतं नष्टप्रयेष्व अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भागवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी तदा राजास्तमो भावा कामा लोभादयाश्च ये चेत एतरनावीदं स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति एवं प्रसन्नमनसो भगवद्भक्तियोगतः भगवत्तत्त्वविज्ञानं मुक्तसङ्गस्य जायते विद्यते हृदयग्रन्थे सिद्ध्यन्ते सर्वसमस्याः क्षीयन्ते च कर्माणि दृष्टा एवात्मनीश्वरे. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity, and for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus material lusts and avarice are diminished. When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his position of pure goodness, becomes enlivened by devotional service, and understands the science of God perfectly. Thus, Bhakti Yoga severs the hard knot of material affection and enables one to come at once to the stage of Asamsayam Samagram, understanding of the Supreme Absolute Truth Personality of Godhead. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam 1.2.17 to 21. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotees in Krishna consciousness can one understand the science of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 41.42, 11.41-42. साकेति मत्वा प्रसाभं यद उक्तं हे कृष्णा हे यादवा हे सकेति ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yaksha chavaha asartam asatkritosi viharasasayasana bhojaneshu ekotha vapi achyuta tat samaksham tat ksamayi tvam aham aprameyam. Saka, friend, iti, thus, matva, thinking, prasabham, presumptuously, yat, whatever, uktam, said, Hey Krishna, O Krishna, Hey Yadava, O Yadava, Hey Sake, O my dear friend, iti, thus, ajna, ajanata, without knowing, mahimanam, glories, tava, your, idam, this, maya, by me, pramadat, out of foolishness, prana yena, out of love, va api, ether, yat, whatever, cha, also, avahasa, artham, for joking, asat krita, dishonored, asi, you have been, vihara, in relaxation, sayya, in lying down, asana, in sitting, bhojaneshu, or while eating together, eka, alone, athava, or api, also, achyuta, O infallible one, tat samaksham, among companions, tat, all those, Shamaye, ask forgiveness. Tvam, from you. Aham, I. Aprameyam, immeasurable. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, not knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed, or sat or ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of my many friends. O infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although Krishna is manifested before Arjuna in his universal form, Arjuna remembers his friendly relationship with Krishna and is therefore asking pardon and requesting Krishna to excuse him for the many informal gestures which arise out of friendship. He is admitting that formerly he did not know that Krishna could assume such a universal form, although Krishna explained it as his intimate friend. Arjuna did not know how many friends he may have dishonored Krishna by addressing him, O my friend, O Krishna, O Yadava, etc., without acknowledging his opulence. But Krishna is so kind and merciful that in spite of such opulence, he played with Arjuna as a friend. Such is the transcendental loving reciprocation between the devotee and the Lord. The relationship between the living entity and Krishna is fixed eternally. It cannot be forgotten. As we can see from the behavior of Arjuna, although Arjuna has seen the opulence in the universal form, he cannot forget his friendly relationship with Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 11.43 Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvam asya puja cha gurur gariyan natvat samoti abhyadikat kutonyo lokatrayepi apratima prabhava. Pita, the father, Asi, you are, Lokasya, of all the world, Chara, moving, Acharasya, and non-moving. Tvam, you are, Asya, of this, Puja, worshipable, Cha, also, Guru, master, Ghariyan, glorious, Na, never, Tvat, Sama, equal to you, Asti, there is, Abhyadika, greater, Kuta, how is it possible? Anya, other, Lokatraye, in the three planetary systems, Api, also, Apratima Prabhava, O immeasurable power. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation of the moving and the non-moving. You are its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is equal to you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could there be anyone greater than you within the three worlds, O Lord of immeasurable power? Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is worshipable as a father is worshipable for his son. He is a spiritual master because he originally gave the Vedic instructions to Brahma and presently is instructing Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Therefore, he is the original supreme master. And any bona fide spiritual master at the present moment must be descendant in the line of disciplic succession stemming from Krishna. Without being a representative of Krishna, one cannot become a teacher or spiritual master of transcendental subject matter. The Lord is being paid obeisances in all respects. He is of immeasurable greatness. No one can be greater than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who, because No one is equal to or higher than Krishna within any manifestation, spiritual or material. Everyone is below him. No one can excel him. This is stated in the Svetasvatara Upanishad 6.8. Na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyate na tat samas chabhyadikas cha drishyate. The Supreme Lord Krishna has senses and a body like the ordinary man, but for him there is no difference between his senses, his body, his mind, and himself. Foolish persons who do not perfectly know him say that Krishna is different from his soul, mind, heart, and everything else. Krishna is absolute, therefore, his activities and potencies are supreme. It is also stated that although he does not have senses like ours, he can perform all sensory activities. Therefore, his senses are neither imperfect nor limited. No one can be greater than him, no one can be equal to him, and everyone is lower than him. The knowledge, strength, and activities of the Supreme Personality are all transcendental. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.9, Janma karma chate me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tvaktya deham punar janma naiti mam eti so Arjuna. Whoever knows Krishna's transcendental body, activities, and perfection after quitting his body returns to him and doesn't come back again to this miserable world. Therefore, one should know that Krishna's activities are different from others. The best policy is to follow the principles of Krishna. That will make one perfect. It is also stated that there is no one who is master of Krishna. Everyone is a servant. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 5.142 confirms Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasabha Britya. Only Krishna is God and everyone else is his servant. Everyone is complying with his order. There is no one who can deny his order. Everyone is acting according to his direction, being under his superintendence. As stated in the Brahma Samhita, he is the cause of all causes. Bhagavad Gita 11.45. Tasmat pranayamya pranidhaya kayam prasadhaye tvam aham isham idyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakyuhu priya priyarshahasi deva sodham. Tasmat, therefore, pranaya, offering obeisances, pranidhaya, laying down, kayam, the body, prasade, to beg mercy, tvam, unto you, aham, I, isham, unto the Supreme Lord, idyam, worshipable, pita, iva, like a father, putrasya, with a son, saka, iva, like a friend, sakyu, with a friend, priya, a lower priyaya, with the dearmost, arhasi, you should, deva, my God, sodam, tolerate. Translation by Prabhupada. You are the Supreme Lord, to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, a friend the impertinence of a friend, or a husband the familiarity of his wife, please tolerate the wrongs I have done you. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Krishna's devotees relate to Krishna in various relationships. One might treat Krishna as a son, or one might treat Krishna as a husband, as a friend, or as a master. Krishna and Arjuna are related in friendship. As the father tolerates, or the husband or a master tolerates, so Krishna tolerates. 11.45.
Text 45. Adrustaपूर्वं हृष्टोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनोमि तदैव मे दर्शय देवरूपं प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. Adrustaपूर्वं, never seen before. Hrishitaha, gladdened. Asmi, I am. Društva, by seeing. Bhayena, out of fear. Cha, also. Pravyatitam, perturbed. Manah, mind. Me, my. Tat, that. Eva. Take our book. Take our books. Take that books. The back, from the back. Eva, certainly. Me, unto me. Darshaya, show. Deva, O Lord. Rupam, the form. Prasiddha, just be gracious. Deva Isha, O Lord of Lords. Jagat Nivasa, O refuge of the universe. Translation. After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. Purport. Arjuna is always in confidence with Krishna because he is a very dear friend. And as a dear friend is gladdened by his friend's opulence, Arjuna is very joyful to see that his friend is the supreme personality of Godhead and can show such a wonderful universal form. But at the same time, after seeing that universal form, he is afraid that he has committed so many offenses to Krishna out of his unalloyed friendship. Thus, his mind is disturbed out of fear, although he had no reason to fear. Arjuna therefore is asking Krishna to show his Narayana form because he can assume any form. This universal form is material and temporary, as the material world is temporary. But in the Vaikuntha planets, he has his transcendental form with 4 hands as Narayana. There are innumerable planets in the spiritual sky, and in each of them, Krishna is present by his plenary manifestations of different names. Thus, Arjuna desired to see one of the forms manifest in the Vaikuntha planets. Of course, in each Vaikuntha planet, the form of Narayana is 4-handed, but the 4 hands hold different arrangements of symbols: the conch shell, mace, lotus, and disc. According to the different hands, these 4 things are held in. The Narayanas are variously named. All of these forms are one with Krishna. Therefore, Arjuna represents to see his 4-handed. Arjuna requests to see his 4-handed feature.
किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रहस्तम् इच्छामि त्वं द्रष्टुम् अहं तथैव तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव शिष्ममूर्ताय Kiritanam, which with helmet, Gadanam, with club, Chakrahastam, disc in hand, Ichami, I wish, Tvam, you, Drashtam, to see, Ham, I, Tata Eva, in that position. Tena eva, in that, Rupena, form, Chatuhu, Bhujena, 4-handed, Sahasra Baho, O 1,000-handed one, Bhava, just become, Vishva Murte, O universal form. Translation. O universal form, O 1,000-armed one, I wish to. O universal form, O 1,000-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your 4-armed form, with helmeted heads and with club, wheel, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In the Brahma Samhita 5.39, it is stated, Ramadi Murtishu Kalane Amene Tishtan. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms, and the main forms are those like Rama, Narsimha, Narayana, etc. There are innumerable forms, but Arjuna knew that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God assuming his temporary universal form. He is now asking to see the form of Narayana, a spiritual form. This verse establishes with any doubt the statement of the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is this original personality of Godhead and all other futures originate from him. He is not different from his planetary expansions, and he is God in all of his any of his innumerable forms. In all of these forms, he is fresh like a young man. That is the constant future of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one who knows Krishna becomes free at once from all contamination of the material worlds.
Bhagavad Gita 11.47 Sri Bhagavanuvacha Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Yogat Tejo Mayam Vishwam Anantam Adyam Yanme Tvad Anyena Nadrishta Purvam. Sri Bhagavanuvacha, the personality of the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Maya, by me, Prasannena, happily, Tava, unto you, Arjuna, O Arjuna, Idam, this, Rupam, form, Param, transcendental, Darshitam, show, Atma Yogat, by my internal potency, Teja Mayam, full of effulgence, Vishwam, the entire universe, Anantam, unlimited, Adhyam, original, yet that which me, my, Tvat Anyena, besides you, Nadrishta Purvam, no one has previously seen. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjuna, happily have I shown you by my internal potency the Supreme Universal Form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Arjuna wanted to see the universal form of the Supreme Lord. So Lord Krishna, out of his mercy upon his devotee, Arjuna showed his universal form full of effulgence and opulence. This form was glaring like the sun, and its many faces were rapidly changing. Krishna showed this form just to satisfy the desire of his friend Arjuna. This form was manifested by Krishna through his internal potency, which is inconceivable by human speculation. No one had seen this universal form of the Lord before Arjuna, but because the form was shown to Arjuna, other devotees in the heavenly planets and in other planets in outer space could also see it. They had not seen it before, but because of Arjuna, they were also able to see it. In other words, all the disciplic devotees of the Lord could see universal form which was shown to Arjuna by the mercy of Krishna. Someone has commented that this form was shown to Duryodhana also when Krishna went to Duryodhana to negotiate for peace. Unfortunately, Duryodhana did not accept the peace offer, but at that time, Krishna manifested some of his universal forms. But those forms are different from this one shown to Arjuna. It is clearly said that no one had ever seen this form before.
Text 48, chapter 11. Navidayajnam dhyayanair nadanair na cha kriyabhir na tapobhuirugraih evam rupa sakya aham naraloke drastum tvadanyena kuru pravira. Na, never. Veda yajna, by sacrifice. Adhyayanaihi, or Vedic study. Na, never. Danaihi, by charity. Na, never. Cha, also. Kriyabhi, by pious activities. Na, never. Tapobhi, by serious penances. Ugrai, severe. Evam rupa, in this form. Sakya, can. Aham, I, naraloke, in this material world. Drastum, be seen. Tvat, Then you, Anyena, by another, Kuru Pravira, O best among the Kuru warriors. O best of the Kuru warriors, no one before you has ever seen this universal form of mine. For neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity, nor by pious activities, nor by severe penances can I be seen in this form in the material world. Purport. Purport. The divine vision in this connection should be clearly understood. Who can have divine vision? Divine means godly. Unless one attains the status of divinity as a demigod, he cannot have divine vision. And what is a demigod? It is stated in the Vedic scripture that those who are devotees of Lord Vishnu are demigods. Vishnu Bhakto Smruto Deva. Those who are atheistic, that is, who do not believe in Vishnu, or who recognize only the impersonal part of Krishna as the supreme, cannot have the divine vision. It is not possible to decry Krishna and at the same time have the divine vision. One cannot have the divine vision without becoming divine. In other words, those who have divine vision can also see like Arjuna. The Bhagavad Gita gives the description of the universal form. Although this description was unknown to everyone before Arjuna, now one can have some idea of the Vishwarupa after these incidents. Those who are actually divine can see the universal form of the Lord. But one cannot be divine without being a pure devotee of Krishna. The devotees, however, who are actually in the divine nature and who have divine vision are not very much interested in seeing the universal form of the Lord. As described in the previous verse, Arjuna desired to see the four-handed form of the Lord Krishna as Vishnu, and he was actually afraid of the universal form. In this verse, there are some significant words, just like Veda, Ignadya, Yanai, which refers to studying Vedic literature and the subject matter of sacrificial regulations. Veda refers to all kinds of Vedic literature, such as the four Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva, and the 18 Puranas, Upanishads, and Vedanta Sutra. One can study these at home or anywhere else. Similarly, there are sutras, Kalpa Sutras, and Mimamsa Sutras for studying the method of sacrifice. Danai refers to charity, which is offered to a suitable party, such as those who are engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. Similarly, pious activities refer to the Agnihotra and the prescribed duties of the different castes. And the voluntary acceptance of some bodily pains is called tapasya. So one can perform all these, can accept bodily penances, give charity, study the Vedas, etc. But unless he is a devotee like Arjuna, it is not possible to see the universal form. Those who are impersonalists are also imagining to see that universal form. Those who are impersonalists are also imagining that they are seeing that the universal form of the Lord. But from Bhagavad Gita, we understand that the impersonalists are not devotees. Therefore, they are unable to see the universal form of the Lord. There are many persons who create incarnations. They falsely claim an ordinary human to be an incarnation. But this is all foolishness. We should follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, there is no possibility of attaining perfect spiritual knowledge. Although Bhagavad Gita is considered Although Bhagavad Gita is considered the preliminary study of the science of God, still it is so perfect that it enables one to distinguish what is what. The followers of a pseudo incarnation may say that they have also seen the transcendental incarnation of God, the universal form, but that is unacceptable because it is clearly stated here that unless one becomes a devotee of Krishna, one cannot see the universal form of God. So, one first of all has to become a pure devotee of Krishna. Then he can claim that he can show the universal form of what he has seen. A devotee of Krishna cannot accept false incarnations or followers of false incarnations.
Make it 3 purports. Ma te vyata ma cha vido vimudabhavo dristva rupam goram indram mamadam vyapayeta vihe prita manamascham tadeva virupamidam prapasya. Ma, let it not be. They unto you. Yata, dvyata, trouble. Ma, let it not be. Cha, also. Vimuda bhava, the bewilderment. Drishtva, by seeing. Rupam, form. Goram, horrible. Idrik, as it is. Mama, my. Idam, this. Vyapate, bihi. Free from all fear. Priti mana, pleased in mind. Puna, again. Tvam, you. Tat, that. Eva, thus, me, my. Rupam, form. Idam, this. Prapasya, just see. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. You have been perturbed and bewildered by seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished. My devotee, be free again from all disturbances. With a peaceful mind, you can now see the form you desire. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was worried about killing Bhishma and Drona, his worshipable grandfather and master. But Krishna said that he need not be afraid of killing his grandfather. When the sons of Dhritarashtra tried to disrobe Draupadi in the assembly of the Kurus, Bhishma and Drona were silent, and for such negligence of the Kuru of duty, they could be killed. They should be killed. Krishna showed his universal form to Arjuna just to show him that these people were already killed for their unlawful action. That scene was shown to Arjuna because devotees are always peaceful and they cannot perform such horrible actions. The purpose of the revelation of the universal form was shown. Now Arjuna wanted to see the four-armed form, and Krishna showed him. A devotee is not much interested in the universal form, for it does not enable one to reciprocate loving feelings. Either a devotee wants to offer his respectful, worshipable feelings, or he wants to see the handed Krishna's form, so that he can reciprocate in loving service with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, 11.50 Sanjaya Vacha Sanjaya Vacha iti Arjunam Vasudevashto Svaktam Rupam Drasham Asya Bhuya Ashvaishayam Ashasta Bititam Bhuta Punapsukomya Vupur Mahatma. Sanjaya Uvacha, Sanjaya said, Iti thus, Arjunam, unto Arjuna, Vasudeva, Krishna, Tata, in that way, Uktva, speaking, Svakam, his own, Rupan, form, Darshayam, Asha, showed, Bhuya, again, Ashvasham, Shayam, Asha, encouraged, Cha also, Bitam, fearful, Enam, him, Bhutva, becoming, Puna, again, Sumya Vapu, the beautiful form, Mahatma Atma, Mahatma Atma, Mahatma, the great one. Sanjay, translation. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form and at last showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. When Krishna appeared as the son of Vasudeva in Devaki, he first of all appeared as four-armed Narayana. But when he was requested by his parents, he transformed himself into an ordinary child in appearance. Similarly, Krishna knew that Arjuna was not interested in seeing a four-handed form. But since Arjuna asked to see this four-handed form, Krishna also showed him his form again and then showed himself in his two-handed form. The word Samya Vapu is very significant. Samya Vapu is a very beautiful form. It is known as the most beautiful form. When he was present, everyone was attracted simply by Krishna's form. And because Krishna is the director of the universe, he just banished the fear of Arjuna. His devotee and showed him again his beautiful form of Krishna. In the Brahma Samhita 5.38, it is stated, Prema Jana Chutrita Bhakti Vilocha Lena. Only a person whose eyes are smeared with the ointment of love can see the beautiful form of Sri Krishna.
Text 51, chapter 11. Arjuna Vaja. Follow. Listen. Read.
I only get knowledge by listening.
Arjuna Vaja. Drushtvedam manusham rupam tava saumyam jinardana idinim asmi samvrutta sacheta prakritim gada. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna said, Društva, seeing, idam, this, manusham, human, rupam, form, tava, your, saumyam, very beautiful, Janardana, O chastiser of the enemies. Idanim, now, Asmi, I am, Samvritta, settled, Sacheta, in my consciousness, Prakritim, to my own nature, Gata, returned. Translation. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, O Janardana, seeing this human like form so very beautiful, I am now composed in mind and I am restored to my original nature. Purport. Here the words Manusham Rupam clearly indicate the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be originally two-handed. Those who deride Krishna as if he were an ordinary person are shown here to be ignorant of his divine nature. If Krishna is like an ordinary human being, then how is it possible for him to show the universal form and again to show the four-handed Narayana form? So it is very clearly stated in the Bhagavad Gita that one who thinks that Krishna is an ordinary person and who misguides the reader by claiming that it is the impersonal Brahman within Krishna speaking is doing the greatest injustice. Krishna has actually shown his universal form and his four-handed Vishnu form. So how can be an ordinary human being? How can he be an ordinary human being? A pure devotee is not confused by misguiding commentaries on Bhagavad Gita because he knows what is what. The original verses of Bhagavad Gita are as clear as the sun. They do not require lamplight from foolish commentators.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Shuddurdo Darsham Idam Rupam Drashtavan Ashiyan Mama Deva Apya Asha Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kankisana. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Shu Durdarsham, very difficult to see, idam, this, rupam, form, Drishtavanasi, as you have seen, yat, which, mama, of mine, deva, of the demigods, api, also, asya, this, rupasya, form, nityam, eternally, darshanakanshana, appearing to see, aspiring to see. Stop. So you don't have the right to blame me. Okay. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form, which is so dear. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In the 48th verse of this chapter, Lord Krishna concluded revealing his universal form and informed Arjuna that this form is not possible to be seen by so many pious activities, sacrifices, etc. Now here the word Sudurdarsham is used, indicating that Krishna's two-handed form is still more confidential. One may be able to see the universal form of Krishna by adding a little tinge of devotional service to various activities like penance, Vedic studying, philosophical speculation, it may be possible. But without a tinge of bhakti, one cannot see. That has already been explained. Still, beyond that universal form, the form of Krishna with two hands is still more difficult to see. Even for demigods like Brahma and Lord Shiva, they desire to see him. And we have evidence in the Srimad Bhagavatam that he was supposed to be in the womb of his mother Devaki. All the demigods from heaven came to see the marvel of Krishna, and they offered nice praise to the Lord. Although he was not at that time visible to them, they waited to see him. A foolish person may deride him, thinking him an ordinary person, and may offer respect not to him but to the impersonal something within him. But these are nonsensical. These are all nonsensical. But these are all nonsensical postures. Krishna in his two-armed form is actually desired to be seen by demigods like Brahma and Shiva. In Bhagavad Gita 9.11, it is also confirmed, Avajananti mam buddha manusim tanam ashritam. He is not visible to the foolish persons who deride him. Krishna's body, as confirmed by Brahma Samhita and confirmed by Krishna himself in the Bhagavad Gita, is completely spiritual and full of bliss and eternality. His body is never like a material body. But for some who make a study of Krishna by reading Bhagavad Gita or similar Vedic scriptures, Krishna is a problem. For one using a material process, Krishna is considered to be a great historical personality and very learned philosopher. But he is an ordinary man, and even though he was so powerful he had to accept a material body, ultimately they think that the absolute truth is impersonal. Therefore, they think that from him, his impersonal feature, he assumed a personal feature attached to material nature. This is called materialistic calculation of the Supreme Lord. This is a materialistic calculation of the Supreme Lord. Another calculation is speculative. Those who are in search of knowledge also speculate on Krishna and consider him to be less important than the universal form of the Supreme. Thus, some think that the universal form of Krishna, which was manifested to Arjuna, is more important than his personal form. According to them, the personal form of the Supreme Lord is something imaginary. They believe that in the ultimate issue, the absolute truth is not a person, but the transcendental process is described in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, to hear about Krishna from authorities. This is the actual Vedic process. That is the actual Vedic process. That is the actual Vedic process, and those who are actually in the Vedic line hear about Krishna from authority, and by repeated hearing about him, Krishna becomes dear. As we have several times discussed, Krishna is covered by his Yoga Maya potency. He is not to be seen or revealed to anyone or everyone. Only by one who whom he reveals himself can he be seen. This is confirmed in the Vedic literature. For one who is a surrendered soul, the absolute truth can actually be understood. The transcendentalist, by continuous Krishna conscious and by devotional service to Krishna, can have his spiritual eyes opened and can see Krishna by revelation. Such a revelation is not possible for the demigods. Therefore, it is difficult even for the demigods to understand Krishna, and the advanced demigods are always in hope of seeing Krishna in his two-handed form. The conclusion is that although to see the universal form of Krishna is very, very difficult and not possible for anyone and everyone, it is still more difficult to understand his personal form as Syamasundara. One more. Daddy, one more.
Text 53, chapter 11. Naham vedai na tapasa nadani na cha chejyaya sakyevam vido drastum drastavanasi mam yatam. Na, never. Aham, I. Vedai, by study of the Vedas. Na, never. Tapasa, by serious penances. Na, never. Dhanena, by charity. Na, never. Cha, also. Ijjaya, by worship. Sakya, it is possible. Evam vida, like this. Drastum, to see. Drastavan, seeing. Asi, you are. Mam, me. Yata, as. Translation. The form you are seeing with your transcendental eyes cannot be understood simply by studying the Vedas, nor by undergoing serious penances, nor by charity, nor by worship. It is not by these means that one can see me as I am. Purport. Krishna first appeared before his parents Devaki and Vasudeva in a four-handed form, and then he transformed himself into the two-handed form. This mystery is very difficult to understand for those who are atheists or who are devoid of devotional service. For scholars who have simply studied Vedic literature by way of grammatical knowledge or mere academic qualification, Krishna is not possible to understand. Nor is he to be understood by persons who officially go to the temple to offer worship. They make their visit, but they cannot understand Krishna as he is. Krishna can be understood only through the path of devotional service, as explained by Krishna himself in the next verse. Can you stop it?
Yeah, I'll stop right there.
Hare Krishna.
No, do I get a plus 1 point because I was reading all the time? Do I get a plus 1 point? I just don't like it when you make fun of me, Daddy. It's not fair.
No, I will correct you, not fun of.
And I'm trying to correct you. Daddy! Daddy, do I get a plus 1 point? Can I see which I get? I'm singing. Why? Daddy, can I sing? I want to.
We can do together.
Hey, don't speak into the mic. Why?
I want to. My girl is that here. Daddy, can I sing? I want to sing.
Yes.
Sing. Hard. Too loud.
Take the speaker there. Will make the noise. Yes. Want to sing again?
No, I'm singing that. Today I'm singing. Daddy, can I sing, please?
And that was my second time singing.
He needs to get confidence. No. After he has performance next week. So let him practice.
I need to practice. I have a performance in singing next week, so I have to practice.
You don't.
Stand with your brother and sing together today.
No. That's all my second time.
How about you repeat after me, Dad? Did that? And then when I sing, you can sing after me, okay?
I'll give you nice. One foot there. I'll give one more fight too.
Two bike. There's a second bike.
I'll set up. I'll set up.
Where's the second bike?
Start with the Hare Krishna. Go.
No. You repeat after me.
Hey,
Tell
Abhi,
him to repeat.
both can sing.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I told not to move.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sada पद्मा
श्री गुरु चेराना पद्मा केवला बकाती सद्मा
बंदा मोहि सावधान माते
नंदमोई सावधान माते
हर प्रसादे बाय ए बाबा दरिया जाय
हरा प्रसादी बाय हे बाबा दोरिया जाय
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जाय हा होते
कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होते
गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्या चित्ते कोरिया क्या
गुरुमुख पद्मावज्ञा इत्यते कोरिया क्या
अरण करी हो माने आशा
हरना करी हो माने आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति इसे उत्तम गति
श्री गुरु चराने रति ऐसे उत्तमा गति
जय प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा
जय प्रसाद पूरे
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
प्रेम भक्ति जाओते अविद्या विनाश जते
सेवा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
गाय जहर चरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना
लोके राजीवाना
हा हा प्रभु को लो दया देह मोरे पादा छाया
प्रभु को दया देह मोरे पाद जाया
ए बेगान गुसुक्ति भुवाना
त्रिभुवाना
ए बेगान गुसुक्ति भुवाना
ये बीजा दोष त्रिभुवाना
शील प्रभु पदा शील भूपदा जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा
जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांता स्वामिनिति नामिने
नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदान्त
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्यादिशतारिणे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष
शून्यवादी
पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गर गर शिव चरित गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गणधर शिव सदी भक्त वृंद
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल Come and read this. The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain the pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is a perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto us. Give us the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. We take the shelter of your lotus feet. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Abhi. Prabhupada, right? Like, You got to see as he's there.
You can't put it on top. That is it.
Shh, shh, shh. Wait, wait. No, you don't both get ground pint. Both don't get pint. Right. If you don't stop, you lose 1 point today.